Hello everyone, my name is Ernest Ondera and I'm very excited to welcome you to another episode of Bitcoinance. Bitcoinance is a YouTube channel where I share with you information and news on global financial economy, including Bitcoin and other digital cryptocurrencies. Today we're going to share with you information and news on how China and Russia trade with rubles and yuan is strangling the dollar. The US dollar has been the most powerful currency in the world for almost 80 years. And this reserve currency status gives the United States such a unprecedented power over the world economy that it can cripple the economy of any other country within a fortnight. And because of this power, it has even dominated giant players like Russia and China. But you know what? This is where China and Russia have come up with a master plan to kill the dollar dominance in the world. And if you look at the past 10 years data, you will see that it's actually working out. In 1999, US dollar had 71% market share among the global reserve currencies. But in the past 10 years, it has dropped less than 59%. And in the next 10 years, if this strategy of China and Russia works, we are seeing the rise of a new reserve currency. I hope you're enjoying watching this video, and I would be very glad if you click on the subscribe button, like, share, and comment. Much of Europe continent is facing a difficult winter after Russia once again shut down the crucial Nord Stream 1 gas pipeline to Germany, and it raised fears of shortages and possible blackouts in the coming months. The Nord Stream 1 carries Russian gas by supplies to Europe, and it stretches over 1,000 kilometers under the Baltic Sea from the Russian coast to northern eastern Germany. Russia had significantly reduced gas exports through the pipeline, and it prompted a nearly 450% jump in Europe gas prices compared to this time last year. But the Kremlin has repeatedly blamed Western sanctions for the crisis. Russia Gazprom said on Tuesday, 6 September 2022, it had signed an agreement to start switching payments for gas supplies to China in yuan and rubles instead of dollars. The shift is part of a push by Russia to reduce its reliance on the US dollar, euro, and other hard currency in its banking system, and for trade, a drive that Moscow has accelerated since it was hit with Western sanctions in response to its invasion of Ukraine. Russia has been forging closer economic ties with China and other non-Western countries, in particular as well as new markets for its vital hydrocarbon export. President Putin earlier this year forced European customers to open ruble bank account with Gazprom Bank and pay in Russian currency if they wanted to continue receiving Russian gas. Supplies were cut off to some companies and countries that refused the terms of the deal. Russia signs a landmark $37.5 billion extension to its deal to supply gas to China on the eve of the invasion. It started pumping gas to China through 3,000 kilometers power of Siberian gas pipeline in the late 2019. Putin hailed the move as a genuinely historical event, not only for the global energy market, but above for Russia and China. For decades, world trade has been dominated by the dollar, but as China and Washington ties continues to be strained, Beijing and Moscow are diversifying. China and Russia have taken another step closer towards dumping the dollar and have agreed to trade in their respective national currencies. The Russian ruble and Chinese yuan. The US dollar has been the most powerful currency in the world for over 80 years, and its reserve status gave the United States such unprecedented power over the world economy. And because of this power, it's even dominated giant players like Russia and China. And this is where China and Russia have actually come up with a master plan to strangle and kill the dollar dominance in the world. And if you look at this data for the last 10 years, you can actually see it's working very well. In 1999, US dollar had 71% market share among the global reserve currency. But in the past 10 years, it has dropped to less than 59%. And in the next 10 years, if this strategy of China and Russia works, out, we might see the rise of a new reserve currency in the form of Chinese yuan. China and Russia are slowly building the currency strategies to overthrow the reserve currency thrown from the US dollar. So this strategy is going through a test of time, and US obviously does not like the rise of yuan, and the amount of money and military leverage that the US has, it's not so difficult for them actually to push against the Chinese yuan. And the key to this, it's going to be something like a digital dollar, and it's war against digital yuan. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I hope to see you again soon on Bitcoin Now.